Hello there, everyone. My name is Crazy Caleb, and today we're going to be taking a look at not Morse code. So this is continuing on with our not vanilla modules. This is the way the module looks like, and the biggest difference that you'll immediately notice is the fact that the TX button at this bottom is simply spelled XT. That is the way that you'll be able to determine safely whether it's not Morse code or Morse code. Another thing to also note is that there's only 5 available frequencies, whereas not Morse code would have at least 10. So, as we can see here, and they're all completely random. So what we're going to do is we're going to determine what each of the 5 words are, and we're going to figure out which column they correspond to, and we're going to submit them from top to bottom. All 5 of these words will indeed be present in one column, and it's not like you'll be getting like hive, and then pounds, and then coolant, because of also the fact that there is indeed duplicates, in this case, for each word. Or maybe not for each word, but in quite a few words. So let's figure this out. So for our first word here, once we wait for the reset, and it's important that you know how to do Morse code because, well, this module is all about Morse code. I'll leave the description. I'll leave a link to the Morse code tutorial down in the description. So in this case, we have dot dash dash dot dash 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 dot dot dash dash dot then dash dot dot. Dot dot dot, and that's our entire word right there. So dot dash dash dot is Papa, dash 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 is Oscar, dot dot dash is going to be a uniform, then dash dot is November, and then dash dot dot is going to be Delta, and then lastly dot 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 is Sierra. So our first word in this case is going to be pounds. Pounds in this case, that's not what I want to do. Pounds is in one of these, and is actually in this column. So in this case, not every word has a duplicate, and in this case, this confirms that this is the column we're going to be looking at here. So let's take a look at the rest of the words here. So we're going to go over to here. So pounds was our first one. Note that down later, because we do need to submit them in the order from top to bottom, so we need to remember which ones are which. So let's wait for the new sequence here. And I'm going to go through this because I know Morse code off the top of my head, so I'm simply just going to get the words here, but I'll show you the description down here. So in this case, this first one is a hotel. And dash, dash, dash is an Oscar. Dash, dot, then November, then dot, then echo, then dot, dash, dash is a Yankee. So this means our second word is honey, which is indeed also present in this list. So now we have determined our correct list, just to make sure. So next word is going to be, let's find out here. Waiting for the reset. Any time now. Alpha something. Oh, here we go. So dot echo dash dash dot. Dash, dash, dot, and from what I can already tell, it's going to be egg, so that means it has to be eggplant, and also considering how long that word was, too. Most of the time, there ends up being a few long words here, but sometimes there's really short words like pet or pit, and etc., etc. So in this case, we know our third one, in this case, is eggplant. The next one, for the reset, or another character, dot, 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 which in this case is India Victor. So if this case, our first character is a hotel, so that means our next character is going to be a hive. So it started with hotel, we got the India and the Victor, and that was the only one with Victor in this case. So in this case, our fourth one is hive. For our last word, remember resets, dash, 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 then dot, dot, then dot, 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 then dot, dot, dash. In this case, corresponds to possum. So in this case, that's going to be our fifth word. So now what we're going to do is, now that we have all of our words and in the correct positions, we're going to submit each of these guys from top to bottom. So we're going to start with pounds, and then we're going to hit TX. And in this case, if we happen to submit a word out of order, it will give us a strike.
I can't take it.
However, let's take a look here. So dash, 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 then dash, dot. The words do not change in this case. And at any time, you may hold down the TX button for 3 seconds to reset the submission. However, we do not need to do that, because we know what we need to press next, in this case being possum. So let's press possum, which is in the last position. Then we press honey, which was in the second position. then we press eggplant, and then we press hive. And just like that, this is a solved module. Let's take a look at one final example, as this module is pretty straightforward. It's just one of the longest ones present of the Not Vanilla series. It's not the longest, but it is one of the longest. So let's take a look here. So in this case, our first letter is dot, 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 then dot, dash, dot, 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 then dot, dot, then dot, dash, dot, dot, then dot, dash, dot, dot, which in this case equals out to be shill. In this case, shill is in one of these two columns, so let's take a look at the other words. Next up, our next word is dot, dot, dash, it, dot, dash, dash, dot, papa, dot, dot, India. Okay, so it's pit in this case. So in this case, this means this is our list that we're going to be looking at here. Because of the fact that we've determined that shill was in one of these two columns, and we know that pit is in this one right here, just to make sure, dot, dash, dash, dot, India is 2 dots, dot, dot, and just like that, we've determined our correct column that we're going to be using. So in this case, our second one is pit in this case. It's not pet, it's pit. Okay, so next word in this case is going to be echo, dash, dash, starting from the beginning, dot, dash, dash, dot, 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 dot. In this case, our next word is going to be a new. It starts with an alpha, and it's the only one that starts with an alpha. So a new. Next up, our next word in this case, dot, dash, dash, dot, dash, 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 dot, dash, dash. So in this case, that starts with a Yankee. And then we had Alpha, November, Golf right after that. So in this case, our fourth word is going to be Yang. And lastly, our last word is going to be dot, dash, dash, dot, dot. That's Whiskey, India. So those two characters can correspond to twine in this case. So twine will be our last word. And now let's submit these words in order from top to bottom. So we're going to start with Yang. We're currently at the 5th position, so we're at twine right now. So we're going to go left 1, then we're going to go right 1 back to twine. Then we're going to go left 3 to pit, 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go right 1 to Anu, and lastly left 2 to a shill. And just like that is a solved module. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.